I'm so excited that we have Camille's here, and we have the chef de cuisine, Andrea Soave Nadeau, and Joe Zito, of course, hanging out in the kitchen as well.
No, it's Joe Soave Zito.
Just Soave Zito.
Thank you very much.
Rico Soave Zito. All right.
Thank you very much.
So instead of making our typical big Italian dinner type food, we're making a nice dessert today, right?
Yes.
So what is it?
It's a nice summer fruit tart. You
Okay.
have some grilled peaches, some fresh blueberries, a little bit of ginger for background.
Yeah.
And then I made some vanilla creme fraiche for the top of it. And the other ingredients are a simple syrup, which we have reducing right there, which is just sugar water, a little balsamic glaze, salt, butter, and puff pastry dough, which I've already pressed into the molds to get us started.
Perfect, perfect. Is this something we find on the menu at Camille's?
Sometimes for a special. It's not on the menu all the time, but you may catch it this summer.
All right, good. And then Joe actually brought in a nice dessert wine that he's going to be telling us about.
Vinsanto from Italia. It is just
good.
delicious. In fact, I'm going to try it now to make sure it's good for you.
Now, Joe, go ahead. Take a quick sip. Tell me. Let me hear it.
I'm not sure yet. I'm going to try one.
Oh, yeah, you need a little more just to make sure.
To share.
You know, I got to tell you, Joe, dessert wines and me don't normally mix. I don't really enjoy the sweet wine.
Yeah,
but you're
but
telling me this is fabulous,
This is going to be fabulous. You'll bring a whole new meaning to the news at noon today.
All right, a little swig of that.
Stuff, yeah.
All right. Well, Joe and Andrea, we're going to get things going in the kitchen in just a minute. You can find the recipe and ingredients right now at foxprovidence.com. Making now. Oh, well, I wanted to ask Andrea, you know, we're talking about bad bosses. What's your boss, Joe Granada, like? John Granada like, huh?
Johnny's great. I can't even say anything. John's a great guy. He's like
you
family.
Don't work for a horrible boss. You work for a good boss.
No, I work for a good boss.
He's on vacation this week, right? Just kicking back?
Yes.
So.
He's always on vacation.
He is, you're right. This is like a vacation here for him, too. So, all right, so we're making our fruit summer tart, and we have an awesome mix of, what are these, grilled peaches?
Grilled peaches that have been cooled down.
Yep.
Fresh blueberries.
Okay, and what do we need to do now?
Over the break, I strained the simple syrup and took the ginger out. We're going to add a little bit into here.
Okay, and again, simple syrup is just?
Sugar, water, and ginger for flavoring.
Okay.
So if you'd like to stir those together.
I would love to stir that together.
And then, this is balsamic glaze. Just a reduced balsamic. You can buy it already done. It makes it easier. It's sweetened.
I mean, it's nice and syrupy.
Beautiful flavors here that you may not think at first note that go together, and this is the beauty of this thing.
I know, I wouldn't think of balsamic to put in like a fruit mixture, but do we dump that in now?
Yep, we put them together.
Okay.
Ginger and balsamic together are two of my favorite flavors. You'll be surprised when you try this later.
What do you like about it? What's the combination like?
It's savory and pungent and sweet, and it kind of covers all the bases.
All right, covering all the bases. We like that in our dessert. Oh, steal that. Go ahead and drink some more wine.
I will,
because
thank
we're
you.
going to finish putting the finishing touches on our tart in just a minute. Cheers. And we'll now send things back to you. And we're cooking up a great summer dessert with Camille's. We've got Andrea Soave Nadeau here, Joe Zito with his glass of dessert wine, and he's doing a little jig apparently. I don't know what that's about.
Is this a great morning or what? This is
it is a great morning.
Yeah,
it is a great morning.
Always on the road, Joe.
Wine before 9, you can't complain, all right? All right, so before we get drinking here, we're going to get cooking. So we've already mixed the fruit together, Andrea.
Correct.
Now we've got our little, tart plate.
We have a little tart mold with a removable bottom.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that.
You just pop them right out, so it makes it nice and easy.
Excuse me, okay.
We put a little bit of butter on the inside and then just pressed off puff pastry into place. And now if you'd like to add the fruit that we already mixed.
Okay. And again, just to remind people, this was a little bit of grilled peaches, some blueberry, and what was it again? Simple syrup.
Simple syrup and a little balsamic glaze.
Okay. Is that good enough right there?
That's perfect.
Some more blueberries maybe. There we go. Okay.
And then, to just make them look a little fancier, since it was so easy.
Right.
We're just going to add the lattice work on top. So if you want to just start layering them.
Okay, so what do we have, like 4 across?
Yep.
And then we start weaving, right? Like,
yes.
All right, let's see how I do with this. So if I take one, and what do I go over, under, like that?
Over, under, over, under.
Okay, like that? Ah, that was horrible. There
so
we go.
easy.
There we go. Okay.
And then when you're done with the row, you can just push it down so it stays in place.
Now I'm like, which way? Okay, this way, under. There we go.
Over.
Now, Andrea was saying that if you don't feel like, weaving, you can just plunk it down, 4 and 4, and call it a day, right?
Yes.
Okay. But it does look nice with the weave.
This looks like
it looks so pretty when it's finished.
Danielle.
I think if I worked at Camille's and I was weaving these tarts, it would take me all day, and I would never get anything else done.
Well, we make large ones sometimes.
Is that good enough, or I need one more?
One more.
All right. Like, I'm done. I'm tired. All right,
I find
there
it
we go.
relaxing.
You do?
Yeah. And then you can just brush the whole thing with a little egg, lightly.
Not too much.
Not too much egg.
We just want this for like the shimmer on top, right?
Correct, and something for the sugar to stick to.
Oh, the sugar. Do we put that on after or before we cook?
As soon as you're done with the egg, we're just going to trim the
okay.
Trim these. Now these molds are metal, so they're very easy to just cut
get that
right
off.
on them.
Yep. Okay. You know what? I always feel like when you make something like this, it's like a work of art, you know?
Yeah, it really is, and you can be proud of it when you display it for your family and friends at your cookout.
Nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right.
And it's healthy. This really isn't bad for you.
It
all
isn't.
the antioxidants in the blueberries. You have the fresh ginger. And
Just
you
sprinkle?
on the turbinado sugar.
So what kind? What is it? What kind?
Turbinado sugar. It's just a brown crystal sugar. Doesn't melt in the oven, so it adds a nice
a little
sparkle and texture.
All right, that looks very pretty. Okay, so now we put these in the oven, right? For how long?
30 minutes at 350.
Okay.
They're going to get nice and bubbly.
Okay.
And
I know you have one cooking in there, so I'm going to let you grab that, and I'll let Joe start oh, you're grabbing it.
Well, you know what?
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to tell you about this very special wine.
Yes.
I'm going to do it in short order.
Okay.
I thought that a beautiful dessert like this should have for our viewers a beautiful dessert wine.
So what did you bring?
This is Vinsanto, which translated in Italian means holy wine. There are all sorts of brands of Vinsanto.
Okay.
But what this means is this started many, many, many centuries ago because they used to use this wine to celebrate Mass.
Oh, all right.
But this is a beautiful dessert wine. It's very amber in color, as you see.
It is. It's like syrupy.
It has a wonderful sweetness. It also has a very high alcohol content. In Italy, they have this with biscotti after the meal.
Okay.
You can give it a slight chill if you'd like.
Yep.
But it's not necessary. And it's just a beautiful wine to complement the texture of this beautiful tart that the chef made today. Yeah, try a little bit. And it's wonderful. And this particular Vinsanto is about $28 a bottle, but it is the perfect complement. You want to impress your family, your friends, or your guests at a cookout or a little dinner party. You say you saw it on the roadshow. And don't forget the Roman Garden Terrace. We are in full swing at Camille.
Full swing. You guys must be busy
The
this week.
exciting new menu, too.
Yep. The menu's been well received, I hear.
Great. That's great
And it's yes, definitely. I got to head back to Camille. The last time I went was Valentine's Day, so it's time. All right, let's try. Let's try.
Before we dig in, the last thing.
Oh,
what do you
how
have?
could I
Vanilla
forget?
creme fraiche.
Oh, okay.
All it is one vanilla bean added in to some creme fraiche. You can use sour cream. You can use ice cream. However decadent you want to get.
Okay.
It's fine. Just plop that on there. And you can garnish it with some fresh mint. But
all right, we won't do the mint. Let me just grab a little of the crust. There we go, a little of that. And grab the wine. We get the taste going on.
How good is this, huh? I'm going to have a little taste.
Oh, is that good? That is excellent.
Well, wait a minute now.
Even Joe's going to have some.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you guys bought plenty for the rest of us. Thank you so much. Andrea from Camille's. Cheers to you. Cheers to Joe.